So let's talk about making money in 2021. Let's go. Now, the first way we can try to make money is through delivery jobs. So delivery jobs are rampant and are really like high demand at the moment. So you can go and do many type of delivery jobs. Go out there and look for them, and you don't need any experience, so go ahead and look at them. So delivery jobs out there are Deliveroo, Uber Eats, Amazon, Just Eat. That's all I can think of at the moment. Hermes, that's the other one. Stuart, I think that's another one called. Go out there, try find some delivery jobs. They're actually paying decently well. Uber Eats, not so much, but Deliveroo and Uber Eats Deliveroo and Just Eat, I know, do actually pay decently well. They pay around $12.50 an hour after like oil and things like that. So check those people out. The second one is even if you're not a healthcare professional, there are some low-end healthcare jobs which I had no clue about before. So phlebotomists you can make, and all you have to do to become a phlebotomist is do, I think, a few month course that you need to do, because all you literally have to do is legit put a needle into someone, and we're taught that in a day to do as a medical student. I think nurses get taught that in probably a day as well. It's not a difficult thing to do like taking out blood. They're not, as a phlebotomist, which is basically a person that does venipuncture, so basically takes blood from your veins. These people aren't trained for maybe a 3 or 4 day course, and then you just go out there and work. And you can do bank phlebotomy, or you can do like full time if you want to. The other sort of low key job not low key, but it's like low end barrier to entry job is a HCA. So phlebotomist, HCA. Those are really good jobs, and they probably are really high demand at the moment. So go ahead and look for those jobs, and you can, to build up your portfolio if you want to do medicine. But also, it's a good job to make a little bit of extra money, and some of them pay really well if you're doing it in unsociable hours. For example, at night times or evenings, they pay really, really well then. Now, 3 is to start to trade your products. So if you have some old products, or you have roommates that have moved out, make sure you take their products, put it on eBay, see if it sells. Just do it, because there is no loss from your side. If no one buys it, no one buys it. But if someone does buy it, you've made a profit. Now, eBay does end up taking quite a bit of money, which is a bit peak, but there is also Gumtree, which you can use, that is also brilliant, but it doesn't usually end up getting that many sales compared to eBay, from my experience. So try and put it up on eBay first, and you can put it on Gumtree concurrently if you wish to, but I'd rather you just put it on eBay and see how it does. That's that. So if you have a skill of some sort that is artistic, use them. So a good place you can probably sell them at is Fiverr. So everyone, if you know about Fiverr, you know that they're a great place to sell your artistic abilities. For example, if you could have videography, art, design, if you want to do voice acting, there's so many different things you can do, little jobs out there that you can pay, like you get paid to do them. So check out Fiverr if you are good at any of those sort of creative and artistic things, or even if you can just help people do some data entry. Fiverr, you can put yourself out there and say, I'm happy to do some data entry for you, and you're probably going to get like £5 to £10 an hour. Now, the other thing you can do is make money through commissions from selling other people's products, and you can do that from eBay, I think, and Amazon. So if someone has an Amazon affiliate link to your products that you recommended, you're going to get a very small portion. But don't think too much about small portions, but think about the quantities. Imagine a lot of people, you do this every single time you recommend someone something, and over time you'll make a good amount of money. So don't think small, think about the big picture. If you're able to do a lot of it a lot of times, then it's amazing. So make sure you do that. Now, the final one is on investments. Now, investments is a video on its own, and I won't go into too much detail, but I'll tell you the places you're going to look for when it comes to investment. Now, one is stocks and index funds. Stocks and index funds, there are different places that do different things. I'll make a video specifically on investments if you want. But basically, with stocks and investment, there are two things you need to be worried about. So stocks, you need to worry about what type of investment you want to do, and stick to that strategy. For example, do you want to have a growth, do you want to go with the growth market? Do you want to have dividend stock, which I prefer, an income-based stock? That's what I would prefer to go for, but you can go and do whatever you want to do. The other, that's stocks and that's stocks and index funds. I'll put links down below to where you can do that. There's two apps that are available in the UK that you can do. So that's Trading 212 and Free Trade. I'll put links for both of them down below, and you get a free stock as well. So who's cool? All right, you get so you basically, you don't have to put much capital in, and you basically get stocks for free. How great is that? There is another app called eToro, but the problem with eToro is they have a withdrawal fee of £50 or something, and I didn't know that. It's crazy. It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know if they've taken it off, but last time I used it, there was a £50 withdrawal fee, and I was like, no. So I prefer these platforms which don't have that withdrawal fee, as far as I'm aware, and I haven't seen, because I've withdrawn money and it didn't take any money, so good. The second one is REITs. So REITs are these rental portfolios you can build up by buying parts of a property instead of the whole property. So you invest money in for so let's say a person managing the property to buy that property with those investments, and you get a proportion of that money or from rent that the person is paying. So for example, let's say you've got £10,000 and you might want to put £5,000 in one house and £5,000 on another house, whatever. You can do that. You can put proportions of money into specific houses that you want to own. Now, there is a company that I know, which if you're a Muslim, you don't have to worry about, for example, interest and things like that, which I probably will use in the future when I firstly have not enough capital, and secondly, there is something available, but the problem is they get snatched very quickly. But when a new property is out there, definitely snatch one up. So for yielders, I will put links down below, but the way it works is they will take admin fees and things like that, but you won't be charged, or you wouldn't take any interest. So you would just take the money from the rent and things like that. But it does work out a little bit more expensive because you're taking this sort of more halal route, but obviously, hopefully in the long term, it's better for you and more ethical for you as well. But that's REIT and investment. Hopefully that made sense. So we've come to the end of the video. So all I want you to do is subscribe and like the video, and you should see more amazing content to come up.